Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High Yahuwah through his son Yahushua HaMashiach. It's your brother, UncleK, and we're back with another one. I hope you're having a Baruch day, and I hope right now you have a sound mind and a sound heart. Now, before we get into the content, like the content, share the content, and comment down below. And if you're not a supporter, become a supporter right now. I just advise you to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. So let's get into it. Being a masculine man in this world, right? Having authority, having power, you're naturally in a leadership position. No matter where you at. It don't matter if you working a 9 to 5. It don't matter if you just going about your business, right? Handling business, being unspotted of the world, right? Getting your work done, doing it what it is you gotta do. You still walking in authority, and you still contain power, right? For us men, we know that our master is Yahushua. Right, HaMashiach, right? That's our master, right? And we get to the Father, right? So we already have someone that's already over us, that have authority over us. But down here in this physical realm, when you walk into his laws, statutes, and commandments, you put away your iniquities, you take on the characteristics of the Most High, you're moving masculine. You're in this leadership position. You're working your 9 to 5. The person you're working under currently just to get a paycheck, he may be the manager, right? She may be the manager. Because we know that certain women, when they get power, they feel as though that they're masculine now. We know that, right? We probably been in situations like that where, you know, when you masculine, the feminine principle, they act masculine around the other coworkers, but she acts real submissive towards you. And she's your boss at the current location that you're working at right now. But when it's a man working at the job, he thinks that he's superior above everyone, not just physically, but he kind of takes it on spiritually as well too. But when he's outside of the job, you know, he's looked at as an average Joe, because he doesn't have any masculinity within himself when he's in his own darkness, right? So the thing about it is, by you naturally having this masculine authority about yourself, having this leadership role, having this leadership presence about yourself, you know, this manager is going to start acting different towards you, right? He treats those that submit to him like family. But when they come up to you, he tries to point out certain things that was never an issue at your job. He tries to point out certain things that needs to be improved. He may even try to cut your hours, you know, and you're not conforming to none of that, right? Because you can't fold, right? You see, the thing about a masculine man in authority, he will want masculine men on his side too. You know what I'm saying? A masculine man, he wants masculine men around him to make his team better, right? Now this video is not just job related, it's just day-to-day basis, right? So if y'all going through this, then this is giving y'all some clarity as well too, because I know a lot of us, you know, we go to jobs, we work, we got managers of that nature that like to turn up and think that, you know, they big boss, right? But they don't really got that big boss vibration. They don't got that big boss type of strength about them, right? They don't got that big boss presence. It's just a position, it's just a title. Now, when you in general pop, when you're going about your business, you go into these stores, these grocery stores, you go into the gym, you handling your business as a man, you may be doing some freelance work, some DoorDash, some Grubhub, Instacart, Uber, whatever it is that you're doing, Lyft, just to get a little bit more extra bread coming in. You move with that authority as well too. You see, it's all aspects of your life that you move like a leader, and it makes people a little shaky, right? It's like when you come into the presence of someone that has real power, real strength, real authority, people kind of resist it. Like, it's a resistance. You know what I'm saying? It's like how a lot of men, they talk about female attraction, right? You could get female attraction, but you cannot be really locked in with your masculinity, right? You know what I'm saying? You could just be looking at it like, okay, it's female attraction. All right, cool. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let's clarify that, right? But when you come into the presence of some women, it's a big resistance, right? It means like it's a tug and pull, like they want to go against it, right? And it's others that embraces it, right? And then it's others that's just straight up lustful, right? I want to say this, fellas. Listen, don't ever let a female grab on you and touch up on you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that happen. All right. If she's not your wife, don't let her be feeling up on you and like that just because you moving masculine, and grabbing your hands and touching your shoulders and all that. Don't let that happen. All right. Just gotta let y'all know, because touch is something serious. Right. So when you walking in this authority, this masculinity, people get a little shaky. People get nervous. People get intimidated. People feel like they're getting overpowered. Right. And the word of the Most High says that we will tread over snakes and scorpions. Right. That's everything that's not here to serve us. That's everything that's not here to serve the Most High. We tread over it. All right. We have power over it because we're not in bondage no more. Right. We got power. Right. And with power comes great responsibility, so you gotta know how to conduct yourself with it. We know that we in position to do great things. We in position to teach. We in position to shine light. We're in position to give wisdom, give understanding. So it's a real beautiful thing. But don't fold and don't put away the values of masculinity just to get acceptance from the world, right? Still be hard, still be bold, still be solid, still be sturdy with your steps. Be genuine, be respectful, showcase love, right? But be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove too.